Hello guys, welcome to my channel. It's Mobina from Mirror Souls, and today we're going to talk about Kundalini awakening. What is Kundalini and what are some signs that we can look for to know if Kundalini is awakened in us or not? In this video, I'm gonna actually talk about my own experience during this awakening and the signs you can look for to know if it was activated in you or not. So stay tuned and let's start. So we all know that all the living beings have chakras, like not just humans, but also plants and even animals have chakras. Even some people say that Earth also has chakras, so any living being has chakras. And we need to know about chakras to get to know actually about Kundalini because they are related to each other. Kundalini is the energy of life. It's Shakti's energy, Shakti and Shiva. But the energy of life is a Shakti energy. Shakti means divine feminine's energy, and Shiva is the divine masculine energy. There are many chakras in human beings, but the main ones are actually 7 chakras that we have in our body. You may have heard of it. And this energy of Shakti actually rises from your root chakra, the first chakra. It comes up to the crown chakra, which is here. Okay, so Shakti comes up as an energy to meet Shiva in the crown chakra. The divine feminine comes to meet the divine masculine, actually. So this is the energy of life that goes up when your frequency, the vibration of your energy goes high and high. So it happens during the twin flame journey. Actually, it happened for me, but it's not always the same. Like some people are not on the twin flame journey, but actually they get their Kundalini activated spontaneously. It happens for them because they are ready, or something happens in their life that causes the Kundalini to rise. So it can be different. The reasons of this awakening can be different. Some are on this twin flame journey, and that's why their Kundalini gets activated. Some other people suddenly experience near to the death experience, like an accident, a sudden event or a sudden accident that causes the energy of Shakti to rise spontaneously. Okay, now I'm gonna actually explain it on this photo for you guys, because there are 3 nadis in our body. One is here, the white one that you see, that the form of them is like a snake-like thing. They move like a snake. And there is another nadi here. You see the color is different and goes up till here. And there is another nadi in between that goes straight up. You see it? Okay? And these are our chakras, actually, that you see. They're like flowers here. Okay, so actually Kundalini is these 2 snakes, these 2 actually coiled snakes or serpents that start to rise till they go up here to the crown chakra. So here is another photo that I can actually talk about. You see there are 3 nadis here, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so one of them is called Pingala nadi, which is usually at the right side. This one, actually, the right side of your body, actually, and which Pingala nadi is for actually masculine energy. Ida nadi, which is here, Ida nadi, which is at the left side of your body and is for the feminine energy. And Sushumna nadi, which is actually a neutral energy that rises with Ida and Pingala, and it's neutral. It doesn't have any kind of energy to identify with. It's a really silent energy, I would say. So why does Kundalini happen? When you actually transcend the mind, when you realize why you are here as a human, and you realize what soul actually means, what consciousness means. And when you realize that you are not the ego, the mind, and you're not your body as well, but you are a consciousness, you are an energy. When you realize that, in deep in your core, when you realize that, it actually happens to you. Kundalini starts to happen and rise. I can tell you guys about my own experience, what happened that caused my Kundalini to rise. You know that I am on twin flame journey, and I was reading some books about transcendentalism, which was from Eckhart Tolle and another guy, I don't remember the name. I guess it was, yeah, Alan Watts. I read their books, and there was a sentence in the books that said that you don't need love. You don't need any of those things that you think you need, because you're a soul, and your soul already has everything you need. And it said that you don't need love, and you don't need to love anyone, because you are not here to actually love. You are the love itself. You are the concept. You are a being of love, and only by being, you spread that love. You don't need to try to spread it out. The fact that you are existing and you're living is the fact that you are actually spreading that light and energy already. You don't need it from outside. You don't need anyone to give it to you, and you don't need to try to give it to others as well. You are already doing it. You are already the word love itself. It was so deep, and I remember one night I was trying to understand what does it actually mean. And I don't know what happened, but suddenly something clicked in my mind, and suddenly I realized what they really mean. I don't know how, but something just clicked, and I knew that, yeah, I'm another being that is way beyond this that I know, way beyond my mind, actually, way beyond my ego. Okay, so when that clicked in my during my thinking, overthinking and stuff like that, suddenly I felt a pressure in my third eye, an energy that went to my crown chakra and went out, like it spread it out. And that moment I knew that something is going on, because it was so weird. I never felt something like this before inside my body. And I knew that my Kundalini might rise because of this thing that just happened. And exactly a minute later, I felt this kind of energy and heat in my body from the root chakra. I knew that something is going on. And during time, I became sure that it's actually my Kundalini that got activated. So what are the signs you can look for? Okay, so this is the pain, I would say, because all of us, I'm not going to say all, but most of us has some unhealed wounds in each of our chakras, and Kundalini is actually there to heal you, to actually help you heal your wounds during this awakening. So at the beginning, it's like a pain and an energy and a heat that you feel at your root chakra. Okay. Sometimes it's just in the root chakra, but sometimes the first two chakras get this energy, the root chakra and the sacral chakra. So when you feel that, you might just, think that you're just thinking that it's activated, and you might not get sure at first that it's getting activated. And to be honest, there are two types of Kundalini awakening. One type is a fast type that happens in a matter of seconds, or maybe to a minute, I would say, that it rises from your root to the crown suddenly, which is so painful, and I have never experienced that, to be honest, but if your body is not ready for it, it might cause some troubles actually for you. But another type of Kundalini is the subtle one, which actually rises during time. It might take a few months till you actually reach the crown chakra and cleanse all those wounds in your chakras, you know. And when actually Kundalini reaches your crown chakra, it doesn't end. I mean, this feeling of energy moving inside your body is gonna always be there. Even when you reach the crown chakra, still this energy wouldn't finish. It's actually activated in you, and you're gonna have that energy till the day you die, actually. And this energy is there to help you. This energy is such a sacred energy, I would say, is there to cleanse all your wounds. During this Kundalini awakening, you might see some nightmares. Some of your wounds may surface, and you're gonna deal with them. You're gonna have to deal with them, because if you don't deal with them, you're gonna actually get so bothered by them. Because I remember when my Kundalini was activated, I used to see many nightmares, very scary nightmares, I would say, that were about my deep wounds, or even about my past life. So you might also experience such moments that you see nightmares and you experience so much pain in your spine, actually. Another thing that happens when your Kundalini gets activated is that you feel this urge in your body to just meditate, especially at night. I remember I was not such a person to be able to focus and, you know, to just meditate. I was not good at it. And when my Kundalini got activated, I was like, I felt this need to meditate during the day, especially at night. I needed this silent moment for myself to just sit and just to, you know, just to meditate. I don't know why, but this is one of the signs that I got, and I changed to another different person that was really into meditation. And, you know, till that energy actually rises your crown chakra, you may feel this need inside your body to meditate. And I remember at first I didn't have kriyas in my body as a sign, but during time, during my meditations, and sometimes even during listening to some musics, I had this movement in my body which is called kriyas, I guess. And it actually causes your body to spontaneously move. It's out of your control, and it's usually like this, you know. Your body moves like how a snake moves up, you know, like that. Okay? So it was weird at first, to be honest, because I was scared that why is my body moving without my own control? Especially during meditation, I felt this energy moving inside my body and my spine and causing me to move. And it was kind of scary at first, but each time I was trying to stop it or control it, it got worse. I felt the pain even worse and more intense, you know. So never try to stop it. It's happening for your own good, and, you know, don't get scared of it. Actually, the more you surrender during this meditation and during these movements, the better the energy would rise. You should let that energy rise. You should not stop it or get scared. The more you get scared, actually, the more you actually stop the rising of that energy, and that energy needs to rise. It's actually there to help you. And people who know about yoga actually know that there are some postures in yoga that during meditation you use it. Okay, so when the Kundalini is happening to you, you may find your body actually positioning itself in such postures that you never even knew, but maybe later you understand that they are actually yoga positions and you didn't even consciously know about them, but your body is actually getting in those positions without your control. And it actually happened to me once. I remember I was sleeping, and when I woke up, I saw that my hand is in a posture that I usually don't use, you know. It's like that, you know, you suddenly find out you're doing something that you usually don't do, because your Kundalini is activated. And the activation of Kundalini can happen in any stage of your journey as twin flames, I would say. But for me, it happened when I, in the separation stage, when I surrendered, in that stage. Actually, it happened for me when I was trying to read books about transcendentalism, which I really suggest you guys do that and really read about the transcending and how to transcend the mind. You guys, it's really good to learn these things. I would really recommend that, because as humans, we always think that we are our mind, and we think that the thoughts that comes to our mind is actually for ours. But the fact, the truth is that they are not our thoughts, and the real us is the soul, which doesn't even think about anything, which doesn't really need anything, which is full of light and love. Okay, it's an energy actually, and we don't see it, but it actually exists. And many people really find this topic exciting, the topic of Kundalini, because it's not really normal. It's not a normal topic to talk about. And many people come and say that, well, I want to experience Kundalini and this kind of thing. And they go and find some, gurus or some people who are yogis and they know about yoga Kundalini, and they go to them and they ask them if they can actually awaken Kundalini in them, which I would say is so dangerous. I really recommend you guys to not do that. If it is meant to happen for you, it will happen. And yeah, don't force anything. The more you force it, the worse it gets, and your body and your soul needs to be ready for it. If you're not ready and you force it, it would just ruin your life. So my recommendation is to not do that. And I know when you guys search the word Kundalini in YouTube or even in Google, you search it, there are such videos that come up that are so scary, that there's someone giving energy of Kundalini to another person and awakening it in them. That's why I say it's dangerous, because it should happen on itself. You don't need anyone to come and activate it in you. Yeah, some people do it as it's their career, and they're doing it for people, but I won't really recommend it, to be honest. It might ruin your life, and if you're gonna do that, just do it with a person that you fully trust, I would say. Okay, because it's a really dangerous thing to go through. And the pain of Kundalini is not normal, so when it actually happens to you, you don't even have a doubt about it. You realize that this is different than any other pain, and this is an energy that is moving inside you. It feels like electricity, I would say. You feel you get a tingling feeling, and even an electricity in you that is moving sometimes. So it's really different than anything you have ever experienced. And when it happens to you, you will surely realize that this is the thing that they call Kundalini. And yeah, why is Kundalini dangerous? Because sometimes when it's rising, it gets blocked in some chakras that are unhealed, that they are wounded, I would say. And you need to heal that chakra for the energy to be able to rise. Okay, so when it gets stuck in a chakra, it might cause some pain, but don't be scared of that pain. That pain is actually there for you to heal yourself. So you can also try and heal it by yourself and help your Kundalini to rise actually when it's happening. And even if not, actually Kundalini will help you during the time. That pain there is because of that, because it's trying to cleanse that chakra. When it happens, when you get a pain in some specific chakra, know that that chakra has a lot to go through, and there are many wounds there that your Kundalini, the Shakti energy, wants to cleanse it for you. And the only suggestions I can give you is to meditate more and use mantras and mudras during your meditation, actually. And the fact that don't freak out if this happens, this awakening is happening to you right now. Just calm down and don't freak out. The more you surrender, the more you let this energy to move inside you, the better. You might get scared at first if some other being is inside you that is making your body move and such stuff, but it's actually your own energy. It's not someone else's energy. It was an energy that was sleeping, actually now it's awakened, So as it's awakened, it is moving and it is living inside you. Do not get scared of it. It's actually your energy, okay? It's not someone else's energy. It's not some other being. And to be honest, for some twin flames, their divine masculine actually awakens their Kundalini. The more intimate you get with their divine masculine, or even sometimes just by a look of them, not even such an intimate touch or anything, just when they look at you, they might give you that energy without even, they don't do it consciously, they're not planning to do that to you, but some of them really make it happen to you because they're unconsciously doing it. Their soul, which is the same soul as yours, is doing it because it's time for you to get awakened. So when your divine masculine sees you and realizes that you are ready for this, they unconsciously awaken your Kundalini. Some twin flames don't really meet each other that often and they're in separation, but to be honest, they can do that for you. Your divine masculine can awaken your Kundalini even from distance, because this is all about energy, and it's not a physical thing. Energy can move no matter where you are and no matter where your divine masculine is. So I would tell you guys about my own experience when the separation happened between me and my twin flame. A few days later, when he blocked me, a few days later, I saw him. And he was really mad at me. I don't know why. Why divine masculines are like that? Why do they get this frustrated? I don't know, but I knew how much, unhealed energy, what a dark energy he has. When he was staring at me, I was trying not to stare back, but I could feel that energy of him that was so dark and so intense and heavy. I felt that his look on me, that energy that was coming to me. And when that energy came to me, I remember I couldn't really breathe. It was so heavy that I couldn't even breathe well. And when he looked away, suddenly the energy went away as well. But I knew that something happened. And this energy that came from him to me has done something to me. And, after some time, I remember my Kundalini got activated. So, yeah, they can activate your Kundalini without really planning to do it. So yeah, guys, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comment section and I will make a video about your question and try to answer it for you. Thank you for watching again, and if you like this video, like and subscribe my channel. Thank you. Bye.